Hi everyone, this is Erica Slayton with healthyfamilyoils.com, and I'm coming to you to just kind of explore and illustrate for you how very easy it is to unveil your premium starter kit when you get it in the mail. First things first, I began my journey almost 10 years ago. I know how incredibly intimidating it is just to open up your box and see all that stuff inside and then to think, what the heck am I gonna do with all this stuff? So given that, I figured what a great opportunity for me to just go ahead and show you some diffuser blends, how to use your diffuser, just to get you into the groove, so to speak, of trying out your box. After a while, you're going to then want to try it topically on your skin and possibly even ingesting. You can see my big bag of capsules because I do ingest regularly my essential oils, only because I use Young Living and I'm trusting to do that. But the first things first, this is only 9 of the 11 oils that comes in your kit, only because I love my sign and I can't fit all 11 on it, but you're going to primarily use these 9 when I'm giving you these diffuser blends. And please note that the diffuser blends are actually gonna be on my blog on my website, and I will go ahead and stick them down below as well, just to kind of show you what I'm doing. And there is about 12 blend recipes that I'm gonna be giving you. Now, one thing that I need to mention is that any single one of these oils can be diffused individually. Stress Away happens to be my absolute favorite thing to wear and diffuse. So you could do that by itself. You could just do peppermint, you could just do lemon. So if you just wanna really get started and just start slow and start easy, just grab one of your favorite scents and start diffusing. I generally recommend for the Desert Mist, I generally will do anywhere from 4 to 6 drops in my diffuser. Kind of just depends on how much of that scent I want coming into the house. The beautiful thing about the diffuser is you can change up the scent obviously anytime you want to, unlike a candle. Not to mention the toxic effects that some of the candles out there have. So the beautiful thing is, you don't like one of the scents, you toss it and you start over. That's the beautiful thing about it. So when you first open up your diffuser, you're gonna have 4 parts. Your cord, obviously, like it kind of looks like a lampshade, but it's a beautiful lampshade. And then your actual diffuser. So you have this little notch right here, it matches up with that notch, and there you have it. Now it's on. But first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get it kind of going. And then after I have the cord on the bottom, then I'm gonna go ahead and plug it into the wall, and I'm going to get going on that. As far as the water that you should always use distilled water if at all possible, just because of the mineral content that's in regular water. There is a fill line, and you can see it on the inside, but it's about to right here, and you can very clearly see when you're looking on the inside where that fill line is. So you fill it up with your water, and then you choose your recipe. So do you want to do your singles, or do you want to start mixing up a bit? In our house, my boys happen to love a very special combination to them. My very favorite Stress Away and Pan Away. These are my absolute 2 favorite oils for a few different reasons. First of all, this gets rid of some of my shoulder and my lower back discomfort, and the Stress Away kind of goes without saying, it takes my stress away. So I just happen to love the way that the Stress Away smells. But essentially, this is one of your recipes that's gonna be down below. I do 2 and 2. So 2 of my Stress Away when it decides to come out. And just remember, be patient. And I told somebody yesterday and explained this to them, more is not always better. It is always easier with essential oils to start slow and fewer drops, and you can always add. What you can't do is you can't take away. So fewer is better, and then you can always take away. So 2 and 2, you're going to just be sure to seal up your bottles really, really well, because evaporation is not our friend. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put our little lid on, and then you're gonna put our top on, and then you're gonna turn it on. So you have 2 buttons, somewhere around here, and those 2 buttons, you have a power button, and then you have the colors. And so we have our power, and we're starting to see stuff already come out, and it smells like root beer. Again, favorite one. You have 3 different modes on that power button. The first one, of course, is what's wafting up my nose right now. And then you can go for a longer and longer duration, depending on how many times you push it. And then the 4th one is off. And of course, the other button is your color. So you have all of your different color rotations, from candle flicker to whatever other colors you want, whether it's Christmas time or whatever it happens to be in your household. That's one of my Pilates instructors. This happens to be her favorite color in the studio, so hers are always green. And this, of course, is my personal favorite. So, so now that I have my diffuser running, it's now going to smell like root beer in my kitchen. Again, the boys' favorite. But just to kind of give you an idea, there are lots of different recipes, as I mentioned, that I'm gonna put on the video down below, but I'm also gonna put them on my blog. So if you would rather read them, you can check them out if you'd rather read my blog entry. But you could do things like lemon and lavender. These are 2 absolutely phenomenal things together. 2 of my favorites as well in the kitchen. I also absolutely love lemon and peppermint. And so in my Essential Rewards kit, every single month I'm ordering lemon and peppermint. And that's just because I go through this stuff so often. And it's really a very inexpensive combination. If you look at how much money we were spending in candles before, we're spending a little bit less than we used to be in the candles. And you know, now we actually have more versatility with the oils as well. So that's always nice. The other thing you can do is things like thieves and lemon. This is really good for purifying the air as well, especially if there's some, you know, yucky stuff going around the house. You've got things like copaiba. Copaiba mixes well with pretty much everything, but you could do copaiba and lemon. You've also got something like frankincense, which happens to be my little one's favorite at night, is frankincense and lavender. I also put this into my moisturizer in the morning and night, just because I happen to love the combination. But frankincense and lavender do really, really well together. And then you've got things like RC, if we've got some stuff going on in the household. Also, if you want to purify or just kind of like maybe clear up what happens to be, you know, running around the house as far as like hacking and stuff like that in the chest area. And then of course, like I said, Pan Away. This one is a wintergreeny smell. This one Jacob loves. I mentioned that earlier with Stress Away because it smells like root beer. So anytime you come into my house and you wonder why it smells like root beer, now you know the secret. But there's a ton of different recipes available that you can just come up with. And so the sky's the limit. There's literally thousands of combinations that you can do with essential oils. Once you get past your initial 11, then you'll start branching out to other scents like cedarwood and lavender, which is my favorite to do at night. So cedar and lavender, I do that as well. Instead of frankincense and lavender sometimes. That's one of my wonderful favorites as well. Another one that I absolutely love is Purification. This is one of the old bottles, but I bought a bunch at one time, so I'm kind of almost out of these particular oils. But Purification, I love the way this smells because of the lemongrass in it. Of course, you've got things like tea tree. Tea tree is a really good one for keeping the mosquitoes away as well. That's one of my favorite things to keep away because I can't stand them. They love me. And then grapefruit, and then lime, and spearmint, and wintergreen, and basil, and oregano, and rosemary, and thyme, and oh my goodness, we could just keep going on and on and on. But we're not going to do that. So enjoy your diffuser. Turn it on as often as possible. It's great for your family. It's great for your house. You'll absolutely love having it. You will love the look of the Desert Mist. It's my personal favorite. You will love what's going into your kitchen or your living room or your bedroom or wherever. I have one pretty much in every room of my house. So there you have it. I hope I've given you some good ideas for your diffuser blends to be able to get your start with your premium starter kit. And once you start going on these things, I'm not kidding you, you will love them. So that being said, you have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.